Topping today's news, the Prime Minister rebuffs criticism of his government's three-year performance. The government of the Bahamas welcomes the new Secretary General for the OAS, the prison taking steps to reduce its food costs, and LPIA wins a regional award for Best Airport. This is your JCN Evening News. I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us. Prime Minister Philip Davis says the opposition just can't admit the success the Bahamas is achieving. He is challenging the opposition and its leader, Michael Pintar, to face the facts and be honest about the progress the country is making under his leadership instead of running campaigns based on negativity. The opposition has been relentless in its criticism and its critiques of the government's performance and decisions on any number of issues.
Leadership is not about waiting in the wings, hoping for the worst. It is not about telling the Bahamian people day after day that their success is an illusion. It is about having the honesty to admit when progress has been made, the courage to build on it, and the integrity to put country before party. But they cannot do that because they have tied themselves to a narrative of failure. And when the facts do not fit their story, they ignore them.
The Prime Minister was wrapping up debate on the mid-year budget on Monday when he took the opportunity to once again highlight some of the government's accomplishments as a reminder to the opposition.
When the numbers show growth, they dismiss them. When international agencies, investors, and economists point to the Bahamas as a country on the rise, they cover their ears. Madam Speaker, they told us the economy will not recover. It has. Yes. They told us we could not attract investments. We have. They told us unemployment would not fall. It has. They told us we would not get spending under control. We did. They told us that government revenues would collapse. They have.
Mr. Pintar denied the Prime Minister's charges and stressed that the opposition only seeks to hold the government accountable. On Monday, the Organization of American States elected Albert Ramden, Suriname's foreign minister, as its new Secretary General for the period 2025 to 2030. He becomes the OAS first Secretary General from the Caribbean region. The Bahamas Minister of Foreign Affairs, Fred Mitchell, attended the Special General Assembly in Washington, D.C., where he congratulated the new Secretary General on behalf of the government of the Bahamas. He also complimented CARICOM on its efforts as well.
There's a Bahamian actor, now deceased, his name is Sidney Poitier, and he said in 1964, when he received the Academy Award as the first black man to do so, it's been a long journey. And I want to begin there on a personal notion to say that to Albert. It's been a long journey. I remember becoming foreign minister first in 2002. This is my third time at this job, and you've been at this from that time to now. And in the 33 years that I've been in public life, I've had to resist cynicism, and one of the times I'm resisting most is today, because this has been a moving moment to see you accomplish this goal and objective. And I remember the line in the Bible that says, "In the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, we shall all be changed." Congratulations to you again. Warmest support from the Commonwealth of the Bahamas for your having accomplished this. I want to thank all the delegates for the respect which has been shown to CARICOM and for CARICOM sticking together to make this all possible. We did it, and we all did a good job for our countries in accomplishing this goal today. I join with others who have indicated the historical nature of this election, and that is also a major accomplishment. Now,
Minister Mitchell went on to recommit the Bahamas to multilateralism and the goals of the Organization of American States.
There's a man named Lyndon Pindling. His bust is right outside the door here. He used to be Prime Minister of the Bahamas, the first one, in fact. And in 1973, when we joined the United Nations and subsequently when we joined OAS, he committed our country to support multilateralism. Now, in some recent forums, we gathered that multilateralism is an inconvenient truth, and some have suggested that we may not even have the right to come here. But I want to say that today, Bahamas supports multilateralism and joins other delegations who have raised that point. There's a saying in an old song, "Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for Lyndon, it's good enough for me." I hope you continue the support for Haiti. It's essential that Haiti gets the support of this organization and your efforts. And I conclude by saying thank you to the outgoing Secretary General for the work he's done in steering this organization, and to my friend Nestor Menendez as Assistant Secretary General. Thank you all again. Congratulations, Albert. You have our support, and I'll do my best to continue working for and with you.
Marco Rubio, U.S. Secretary of State, in a press statement, also congratulated Mr. Ramdin and said that the U.S. looks forward to working with him to uphold the OAS's core mission of defending democracy, promoting and protecting human rights, as well as advancing security and economic prosperity throughout the hemisphere. Media recently learned that the Bahamas played host to a high-level meeting in relation to the ongoing unrest in Haiti. The Minister of National Security, Wayne Munro, informed media that Godfrey Ontung, the Kenyan commander of a United Nations-approved multinational security support mission in Haiti, led a delegation to the Bahamas last month to discuss the maritime strategies being employed by the Royal Bahamas Defense Force as part of the mission. The meeting was chaired by Prime Minister Philip Davis and included Royal Bahamas Defense Force Commodore Dr. Raymond King. Mr. Munro said the discussions focused on improving the effectiveness of the maritime operations to reduce gang influence in Haiti. The meeting served as a review of the overall strategy and tactics with a view to protecting shipping routes, providing security, and disrupting criminal networks. He declined to provide further details due to the sensitive nature of the operations as gangs continue to wreak havoc in Haitian communities. Just as food security is a concern for the general public, it is also a concern for the Bahamas Department of Corrections that has to feed hundreds of male and female inmates every day. As part of the prison's transformation into a modern facility, on Monday, the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources donated 5,000 chickens, egg-laying chickens, to the BDOC's Agricultural Department to promote food security within the institution and to assist with reducing the cost of eggs. The Minister of National Security, Wayne Munro, accepted the donation from the Agriculture Minister, Jomo Campbell. Finally, in this segment, Airports Council International, ACI, has named the Lyndon Pindling International Airport the 2024 Best Airport in the Latin American and Caribbean region for airports servicing 2 to 5 million guests. The recognition is based solely on surveys conducted at more than 400 airports worldwide. In a statement released Monday, Bernice Walking, President and CEO of the Nassau Airport Development Company, said they are humbled and honored that their guests have given LPIA this recognition. However, Walking said while they celebrate the achievement, they recognize that there is more work to be done as they work towards their goal of achieving a 5-star rating. The ACI initiative is the only global benchmarking program measuring guest satisfaction throughout the travel process. You're listening to JCN News. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back following these commercials.